You got me so high, and you left me so low. Now I stay out all night, 'cause I can't go home. 'Cause you got me so high. Cause you got me so high. Cause you got me so high, and you left me so low. Now I stay out all night, 'cause I can't go home. Cause you got me so high. Cause you got me so high. Cause you got me so
You can hear us now. And
Wow.
we're live. Oh my God, we're live.
What's going on,
If
chatters?
only you guys knew the fucking
The things that we
struggle
went through.
that we went through. How's the volume, chat? Can you hear us?
The things we went through
It's
today.
Twitch, baby.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Yellow is
Oh,
okay.
that's on me.
Oh, Liz, thank you. Liz Khalifa.
Liz Khalifa.
Thank you for
Fire.
the sub.
Thank you for the sub. Noise maxing.
Everybody's
Everybody transgender.
Everybody got hit with the transmogrification ray.
Okay, welcome chatters. Another fucking rare hotel stream in beautiful, rainy as fuck.
Rainy, yeah.
Rainy as fuck.
He's got the
New
penthouse
York
suite on the
City.
6th floor or 7th floor.
Yeah,
to
of the
not
Trump
see,
Tower.
Of the Trump Tower. To not see a fucking thing.
Yeah, the chat is a little bit too big on the screen. Let me make that a bit smaller.
What's wrong with that? Oh, on the screen.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to be able to read, brother.
Yeah, this one you can.
I'm like transmogrification. Yeah, World of Warcraft max.
So, to anybody who doesn't know, this is my boy wife. my they wife.
My they wife who got boy pregnant.
This is my they wife who got boy pregnant. Nick Meyer.
Hello.
How would you introduce yourself? What do you do?
What's going on? Hi, I'm Nick Meyer. I'm an actor and voice actor based in Los Angeles. I hang dong for a living, but not publicly, only for my boy wife. But no, I'm a voice actor. I do commercials, TV shows, video games, and audio erotica.
Yeah.
I'm also an actor, and I'll be back here for that.
Yeah. And so I'm in New York visiting.
Has his own.
Yeah, I have my own Austin show.
This is your bisexual they them.
So I mean, I'm in New York just visiting homies, traveling, living my best life, living my best life,
Living my best wife.
living my best wife. Unemployment maxing,
Literally.
neglecting my jobs at home.
Yeah, the most unemployed you've ever been is being in New York, not taking the subway.
Yeah. And so you guys know me. Some of you guys have been here before in my channel before, and you guys know that I like to do these little hotel room powwows, gangbangs, if you will. Content gangbangs, if you will. I'm gonna lower this a little bit.
You know, that wasn't the term I was going for.
And
Yeah, this is actually a no loads refused party.
no loads refused in this hotel room. You guys know me.
Yeah,
I like
Mauricio
to
is.
host these weird.
Yeah, Mauricio.
no loads refused.
Yeah, March is a faceless DL no loads refused host.
So yeah, and I just like to. I don't even know what this is. Like, I've only done this once before, and the last time.
You're bringing it up already?
the last time I did this, the person that was sitting in that chair turned out to be a sex
Hey
pest.
guys,
so,
just wanted to let you
so
know.
the bar.
Yeah,
the bar
just wanna let
is
you know,
low.
I've been in a loving relationship for years, and even before that, wasn't a sex pest.
So the bar is low.
And I'm making a vow, I will not become one.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Please don't do that.
I would never.
And but yeah, I don't even know what this is like. It's kind of like podcasty, we just yap,
Yeah.
we chat, we goof, we gaff.
We gaff.
A golden Capitrain incoming. That's rare, I think.
Wait,
You know,
what is a golden Capitrain?
I think that's rare. Chat, is that rare? Thank you
Chat.
for the tier 2
Thank
for
you for-
3 months
from
PXOR.
Pazorg.
Love a good yap. Yeah, so it'll just be a chill yap, an AMA. You could AMA. You could ask me anything.
You can
ask
AMA
Nick
me.
anything.
You can AMA me sideways.
You can AMA me sideways, front to back, really, whichever way you
Yeah,
want it.
from the back to the front.
From every
Don't
angle.
clean it beforehand either.
Ask me anything from every angle.
You can ask me anything from any angle.
Hey
but yeah.
guys, welcome back to a March stream.
But yeah,
You
I think-
can
I think-
ask me
I feel like
anything.
golden Capitrain thing is I don't know if we see that.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of mine, if you're a viewer of mine, drop 5 gifted subs for a real one, so that we can make March richer than Hassan.
True, we do need to do that. Oh yeah, that is actually the main reason why I'm here, is because I'm trying to fucking crowdfund for making me richer than Hassan. And sorry if I seem a little bit distracted, Chad. It's because there's a million things happening on the screen right now. that
There's
I'm
not.
trying to
It's 3 things,
that I'm
but
trying to
March
monitor.
is
But
not
I'm
a
using
streamer.
a trackpad, and I'm also not a streamer.
Yeah. I see 3 things on the screen, and I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Poppy! Oh my God, golden Capitrain incoming. Okay, wait.
Choo choo.
Thank you for. Oh, okay. We totally.
Yes. Hello, Vea. Thank you for the 5.
Daya, thank you for the. That's that one of yours?
Yes. Yeah. I did say donate 5 for the. I did. There's another one of mine.
Oh my God.
You're about to get
wait,
like 50.
do they just do that? They do that for you?
So if I don't stream for like a month or 2, they're
give 'em
like,
to me
oh hey,
instead.
by the way,
Oh my God.
I got paid. That's also. Thank
my
you guys.
God.
Thank you for all the gifteds,
Let's
guys.
go. Vea and DZ1002 and Poppy for the 6 months. Thank
I've
you for
known
the
DZ
10
since
gifted
I was
total.
15 years
Summer
old.
Nicole for the 10 months. We can see in the reflection. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
That's okay.
I have nothing to hide.
You're
just a little.
All you're seeing is yourself.
All you're
So if
seeing-
you don't want to look at your own chats, don't look in the window.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you mind? We're
I'm gonna
streaming.
probably start with the second one. Dumbest monsters are. Sorry. Well, sorry. I'm actually not unemployed. I have a job.
Oh, you're answering the job
I'm
moment.
I'm answering fear and questions.
Fear and questions because you just gave up your job.
Yeah. Hey, this isn't just March on Twitch. Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh,
This is
they're
my
making
boy.
commentary that I'm not in your title
Golden
probably.
Capitrain tier. Oh wait, that you're not my type.
No, in your title. That's
You are my title.
I'm just being.
You are my title.
I'm
You
being
think I
silly.
wouldn't do that? You want to see what my title is? You probably don't even know what it is, huh?
No, I don't. I was just being silly because Timmy
great.
was being sassy. Androgyny. You can't say I look androgynous while I look like Dong Solo. So the other night I was out with March and I was wearing this exact same outfit.
Androgyny, Maxie.
Yeah, I was wearing this almost exact same outfit because I wasn't expecting to be here for so long, so I didn't have enough clothing. And so I wore this, barring the pants, different pants and a different shirt. But I kept saying that I was Dong Solo.
Dong Solo, yeah.
And so we lined it out that you're you're Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker,
We had Luke Skywalker, Princess Gaia, Dong Solo, and R2. What was it? R2 Queer 2?
Something like
or
that.
R2 Queen 2 or something like that?
It was really good. It was really good.
Plus
we were all
two.
3 vodka sodas.
You're plus to it.
Plus-
Is this a
two.
fucking Northern Lion chat
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now?
yeah. +2 for Dong Solo.
Can we get a plus? Guys, drop +2 for Dong Solo.
How was Hades Town, Nick? Damn, they know what you're doing. How was Hades Town? So glad y'all went to see it.
I'm telling you,
They know what you're doing in your life.
when I don't
Can
stream
you
for,
explain for my community what Hades Town is?
it's a musical theater production.
Also, Opa, thank you for the 108 months of being subbed.
108 months. Thank
Yeah.
you, Opaditas.
But yeah, I feel like you're a theater kid. Is that fair to say?
So
Like
I would say
you're an
I'm reformed.
appreciate-
I'm a
you're-
reformed theater kid.
You're an appreciator of theater.
Yeah, I mean, I acted for years, and I was acting before I think I became a theater kid. And so when I started becoming a theater kid, I was like, oh hey, I do this for fun, and then I started doing it for a living, and then I met other people who were self-proclaimed theater kids.
Hades Town is gay. That's all I know.
It's actually not gay.
Oh no. Okay.
It's so you know the story of Eurydice and Orpheus,
No.
the Greek tragedy of the
I
guy.
only know Morpheus, and I didn't watch The Matrix. I just know who he is.
Well, it's the same story.
Oh, okay. It's what it's based on.
Yeah, so no. Actually, Orpheus and Eurydice, the story from like a Greek tragedy that was written before the dawn of time, was based on Morbius. So the beauty about Morbius is that it
with
the vampire. Yeah. So Morbius existed before
lot to keep
you.
track of.
Yeah, Morbius existed before us and will exist after us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is this the guy who fucks his mom? No, that's Oedipus. Not you.
I thought they were like, oh, just join the chat.
And I was
Is
like-
this the guy that fucks his
I'm
mom?
like, oh, here we go again. I brought another fucking weird person on my stream.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm what is it, Chris Chan?
I don't know who that is.
Chat, you know who I'm talking about. Chat, can you make sure March doesn't think I'm crazy by saying yeah? You know what I'm There we
No,
go.
Chris,
There we go. There we go.
Anyway, we're all over the place. We're ADHDing a bit, but welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the subs. Thank you for the golden tapestry.
Yeah, the fact that you guys only donated 10 is
Okay, you
heartbreaking.
don't know. No, you don't know this about Twitch, and I honestly could be incorrect about this, but to my understanding, hype trains are like a normal thing that happens when a lot of subs and shit go out.
yeah.
But I think it's like 1 in some low chance there's
Oh.
a golden kappa train.
I've
and I
never
think we
had that
got
before. Wait,
Right.
did we just
I think we
RN
procced. Yeah, I think we procced some insane shit.
Yeah, our crit chance was like 2%.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someone in chat could tell me. Muffin Coats, thank you for the tier 1.
I'm
for
over here
11 months.
shilling out for you. I'm like,
You don't need to.
no, I don't need to, but it's so funny.
I'm on the penthouse of the Trump Tower. We don't.
No, he held a gun to my head on the way up, and he said, if you don't gas me up for subs so I can do my Mafia-thon 4,
Yeah.
then he's going to
Then
kill
you're
me.
dead. Like, why do I even have you here? Like, why are you even here?
there's no point. There's no point.
Um,
Nat 20 on the
but
hype
yeah, we were
train.
supposed to go live like an hour ago, but there was one tiny cable that I was missing for the microphones.
The funniest
And
thing
so-
about this is that the audio was bad, but
was bad.
but the thing is it was doable for a hotel stream.
I disagree.
No one logging into a
I
hotel
disagree.
stream is like, God,
Well-
I can't wait
well,
for how
no,
good this audio is.
They do in my community because my hotel streams are fire. That's why you're not. That's what it's not clocking to you. It's not clocking.
What
to
are you standing on?
I'm st-
Yeah, it's not clocking
Did
to
you
you. I'm
see
standing
that-
on Trump Tower.
Did you see the Justin Bieber impersonator thing in
Yeah.
Vegas?
And
hotel?
they hyped him up, and they were like, they had a fake security guard walking him out, and he looked nothing like Justin.
Yeah.
Bieber.
So my friend Noah J, he you know him, but they don't know maybe.
Sorry,
What?
it's just funny hearing my friend Noah.
Okay, my best bud.
Yeah,
my
there
best
we
bud,
go.
My
No,
pal.
there we go.
Ransack Moose, thank you for the 22 months. The view's
Thank
immaculate.
you.
Yeah, it's raining like a motherfucker out there. But my friend Noah was actually at that show in Vegas.
What?
Yeah, he was there for a COD thing, I think. And so one of the nights they went to the club, and he also was like, "Is that Justin Bieber?" And then he's also like, apparently he sang on the mic, and it sounded terrible. Like he like sang onto a song, but it was like not good. And he remembers being like, "Why? Like, what's happening? Why does he sound so shit?" And then he looks on TikTok the next day and sees that it's a fake impersonator.
So wait, Noah got baited too?
I think everybody did. I think in like the low light of a club, he like, with sunglasses on,
in the
he
mob
looks like
mentality,
just enough.
In the mob mentality,
Yeah.
where like one person goes, "Oh my God, that's Justin Bieber."
Yeah. Hello, Mark. It's my first time on your live friend from Fear Aunt Hassan's channel. W.
Thank
for
you,
coming,
Robert Avila.
Yeah. Nah. Even when we bleed over Hassan's community, the audio files are dangerous. True. That's what I'm fucking saying.
Can I say something? It's a hot take.
Is it?
It's about you.
What did I do?
It's how I know that you don't stream consistently is you read the entire chat.
Well, yeah. I have to.
That's very kind. No, that's a good thing.
No, they need to. I need to. No, I
They
need to talk
show
to them.
appreciation.
That's actually
No,
just
I
also
agree.
not true. I don't read the whole chat. Like I'm so bad at reading all the fucking messages. Not
No,
impersonating Justin.
that was not me judging.
Whose voice is so nice? His? Yeah, he's a
No,
voice
yours
actor.
is. Yours is. And I
They
want.
definitely didn't mean me.
So there's when I walked in, March goes, "The only place in this hotel room that has good lighting is the bed."
Which is true.
And I said, "So why aren't we streaming from the bed?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I can't queer bait.
Yeah.
This
also
is
true.
real."
Yeah, this all happened.
Hello, Coco.
My
T-boy swag.
What is T-boy?
I'm not trans. I'm non-binary.
Yeah.
I
My
wa-
androgynous they them king queen. Was that accurate?
What the fuck?
Did I nail that?
Hey guys, can you clip that one more time? Can you say my androgynous, non-binary king queen?
Yeah. Did we like that? Chat?
You're allying too close to the sun.
I feel like I nailed that.
Yeah. No, I wasn't actually judging you for saying I like your T-boy swag. It's just that ever since I started on social media, everyone's like, "You're my transition goals for when I transition to be a boy."
Okay.
And I'm like,
Can I be real?
yeah, you can.
I think it comes with the whole androgynous thing because I get a lot of, trans people at all states of their like progress and transition, reaching out to me, being like, basically telling me the same thing, being like, "You're like, like a fashion inspo for me, or like an aesthetic inspo for me." And I'm just like, thank you, it's very sweet, but also I feel unworthy of this as like the straightest white passing man. I'm like,
You're not white passing. Guys, go ahead and start a poll.
There's no mod in here. Not a single mod in here.
Is March straight passing? Or white passing? Straight passing? No. I've seen sides of him.
Straight passing is a no?
No, that's a no. No, you're not straight passing. He's March passing? Come on, guys. Guys.
Got some ethnic going on there. Dog said mods, like how royalty says guards.
Mods! Run a poll to make sure he's my token friend. Because if everyone thinks that I only have white friends, they're gonna cancel me. But this time, it's not for being a sex pest.
That chair's dangerous.
I do have to say,
It's the chair that makes you a sex
No, guys, he gave me the chair and I can't get out. I'm trapped. I'm stuck in the chair that makes you a sex pest. That was the first thing I said to March was, because he tells me, he's like, by the way, the other day when he asked me to do this, he was like, by the way, the last person to do that was redacted. And I was like, so is it okay for me to get, like, is it the stream that makes you a sex pest?
I hope not. I fucking hope not. I'm not
Yeah, we're sitting downstairs at the bar, and I'm like, can I make a joke about it? And he said, I'm going to. And then you did the first 30 seconds of the fucking stream.
Yeah. If Martian looked like the lead singer of Pierce the Veil, I'd say he's white passing, but big vibes are too strong. Everybody says I look like him, and I disagree. Have you seen what he looks like?
Hold on. Oh, mods. I'm gonna start talking like Theo Vaughn, where he's like, pull up the picture of.
Yeah, pull
up the picture of the lead singer of Pierce the Veil, Single Sign.
Watched a lot of Theo Vaughn.
No.
That's your guy?
No, I discovered Theo Vaughn because of the Rizzler.
Oh, wow. Wow, the brain rot runs so deep. You do not look like Vic Fuentes. I also don't think I do.
Pierce.
But I get that
the
one a
veil.
lot. Okay, so
Wait.
the two people that I get the most is
Oh,
Vic Fuentes and Justin Long, by like a disproportionate amount. I don't look
yeah.
like him.
I don't think you look like him. I think it's racism.
Oh, I think they're just being racist. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So definitely white on first impression. Sauce us up with some Espanol.
Little salsita.
Salsita. Can I get some salsa verde on my march, please?
Maybe like if it went to plus Matty Healy with a little Justin Long. And
I
that sounds like a
actually
good
do.
combo.
Yeah, Matt Healy.
That sounds
plus
like a
Vic
good
Fuentes.
combo.
Not as people.
The thing is, I like the 1975's music. Matty Healy, he's fine. He's had some
He's
weird
he's
takes,
fine.
right? I don't know enough.
I'm setting you up. He's fine.
I feel like he's had some less than ideal.
Can you say the lead singer of 1975, Matt Healy, is fine? Can you say that?
Can you?
Can you?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you say that? Is this entrapment? Are you?
Yeah. Uh huh. Thank you for the.
Surette, is that one of yours too?
Yeah. Hey Thea, thank you for the prime.
Thank you for the prime.
No, not fine. Thank you,
You
bro.
gonna-
Yes. Yeah.
I feel,
It's not.
I feel like yeah, he said some unsavory things.
Yeah, you are what Matt Healy wishes he was. I think.
It just some of the shit he said has just been like kind of like cringe to me. Like it's giving like Elon Musk a bit.
There was some misogyny and crazy shit in there. You look white to white people. You look just like okay. Yeah, would clock you and start speaking Spanish. Why does Nick Loki have a Shrek fit?
Yeah, they can still see him in the reflection. Which makes it even funnier. That you can see him crying in the reflection on the couch.
Were the mics off?
The mics are off. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I turned the mics off.
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go pee.
I had to use the bathroom.
Sorry
real
guys, I
quick.
had to go pee. Yeah, I was actually
Sorry,
just
guys.
talking about how I'm unfazed by chat.
Yeah,
and they
how,
can
like,
never hurt my feelings.
They can never hurt your feelings.
Yeah, no,
you
I was
were-
thinking the same thing. What do you think my fit looks like?
Oh, you look great. You look like Dom Solo.
That's my favorite character. Yeah, they include. Did you know they included Dong Solo in that new
The new-
Star Wars show?
Yeah,
Andor.
the spin-off about Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, about Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. I think that was official Disney media.
It was.
Don't
Don't make him do the voice. Don't make him do the donkey.
Ogres have lairs. I'm sitting there dancing on it in the swamp. You're not sure where the smell's coming from, but it's not your business. Yeah, I didn't need to say that.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
What up, chatters? Yeah, I would argue that I'm a much more insane person to have on your stream than anybody you've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good thing. Like honestly, I want to have like again. I don't really know what this is. This could be the last episode of what exactly I don't know.
I don't know what this is. We're lovers.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean? Yeah, I'm texting what are we while I'm off of a Red Bull vodka and 2 beers.
Yeah, I just like. I think it feels like it could be a podcast. You know, maybe it's like it only ever happens when I'm in New York for some reason.
That's true.
Like-
But do you think, what would our podcast name be?
Our podcast name.
So I have a really good friend named Viditya who lives out here.
Okay.
And I was talking about how a friend's dad wanted to make a podcast with his friend who is black and he is white. And he said, we should name it Salt and Pepper.
Oh.
And so I was sitting with Viditya and we were talking and Viddy's like, if we had a podcast, what would it be called? And I looked at him for a second and he went, Chai Tea. And I was like, who's chai and who's tea? And he goes, you know.
That's crazy.
And so what would we be? If it
Breaking
was
news: the March show has not been canceled. Well, I mean,
well,
us having a podcast is different from what this is. This is like a weird. I interview colorful characters and like kind of just see where it goes.
that's true. So current interest in my 2020 Arabs. So what's really funny is a lot of people think that I started my social media in 2020 because there are a lot of creators that I became friends with who started in like 2019, 2020. So they just immediately assume I
That's like
started
when
in
you started,
2020.
yeah.
But I
you've been doing
didn't.
this shit since fucking
22.
diapers on.
Well,
Oh, later, you mean?
I've been a big bit guy since birth.
Those podcasts could just be called passing. That's pretty good.
I'm straight passing and you're white passing. Wait, that's so funny. Wait, can we? That's
is
really,
really
good.
good,
Wait,
yeah.
who said passing? Wait, Diamond, that's one from my chat. Man, fuck you. Diamond's only saying that because they always get judged because they're not passing. They're a mixed
It's
woman.
Kalia69. Thank you for the gifted sub to Coco.
Thank you. Diamond is not white passing, but they are mixed, and a lot of my chat are dark skinned black. And so
Asian passing too.
you're Asian
Yeah,
passing,
yeah.
So Diamond got roasted for a good 6 hours straight during a week-long stream I did, being like, "You're not actually black," which was insane for it to happen in my chat because I'm like, I can't defend or deny. I don't know what to do here.
Yeah.
So of course you call it passing. Come on,
Passing.
guys. Come on, guys.
Guys, come on. But thank you all for being here.
Yeah,
again,
thank you
once
guys.
again.
Wait, there's so many people from my chat. Can some of March's
No, this is good.
returning? No, that's
I wanna
nice.
meet them.
But I want to see your returning chatters.
I'm back. Hazel, what's up? How you doing? Oh, another gifted sub. Is this someone from your chat too?
Yeah.
How you?
Hesta's a mod of mine,
Khalid,
and that's Rubber Tooth's also a mod of mine.
what about it's Kalia69?
A person in the chat. Yeah.
Wow.
A
This
friend
is
of
just
chat.
wow, you deprived them first. When was the last time you went live?
6 months ago.
Oh.
8 months ago. It was
That's
January.
why they're here like, oh my god, a crumb.
Yeah, they're snorting on
crumb.
their fucking
They're
desktop
like,
monitor
yeah,
right
they're
now.
like licking the baggie
Yeah.
right now. They're like, please, Nick, the people miss you. That's true.
True. Wait, but no, March's chat say hi because I haven't seen.
There's no March chat here.
Yeah, there
There's
is.
no March
No,
chat here.
there are real
It's
March
only-
lovers out there.
There's dozens of us. Oh wait, they're there. That's cute. Hello.
See, there it is.
Aw.
Thank you.
It is actually so wholesome.
No, I
What
wanted them
if
to.
I rip one more beer from my mini fridge? A beer that makes you gay.
Guys, we gotta end stream in about 4 minutes. So if you guys have anything to say, I'm gonna put that Modelo in me.
Ew.
Don't judge me after the shit you've said, asshole.
I don't say anything weird.
Come on now.
What if we split this wine?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to you know it, you love it, a March New York stream.
Yeah.
This time featuring someone who is
Hi,
not a
Pesto.
sex
Hi,
pest.
Pesto.
I heard that if you say you're not a sex pest 3 times in the mirror, Lolo appears in your mirror.
God, you can't say that. Jesus Christ. It's so unhinged. Dude.
Sorry about that, guys. That was a lot. I apologize. Sorry, I mean, I don't have a private Twitter saying anything weird, so we're fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a bit.
No, you're right. It is too soon.
It's sad. No,
And
it's
I-
not. It's not. It's fine.
But I also was not a part of it. I was just behind the scenes expressing support. So, apologies. Nick Refugees, that's so fucking
Nick
funny.
Refugees. Nick Refugees is cute.
Don't worry about it, planets. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened, planets. Don't worry. Just go to sleep.
What's going on with the economy? Nothing, kitten.
Don't-
Okay.
don't-
Okay.
Don't worry, kid. Okay, yay.
Yay. We have been quoting that this
March, why
entire
didn't you
trip.
stream your journey to New York? You want me to stream on the plane? It's like, I'm confused. What do you mean?
No, I need you to do vlogs.
Yeah, a vlog, me flying.
Yeah, but I
For
want
5 hours?
I want the whole thing vlog, so it's just you with no
Okay,
voiceover.
yay.
Okay, yay.
With the heart,
I just
it's
want
so
the whole
funny.
vlog of you just
Like
I'd watch it.
Rod down the flight, looking at the flight tracker.
oh, I'm pretty sure Rads did that, and it was insane.
I love. Okay, what's your go-to in-flight entertainment?
Reading a book. No, it's not intentional.
Performative. Yo, you want this
Oh.
Labubu too, man? You want
Oh
order
my
a matcha
God.
from downstairs?
Oh my fucking god. The worst part is that Coco makes fun of me too. Is Coco's download a show. She's download a show on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I'm gonna read my
Pretty
book.
normal.
And then we're on a flight together for 5 hours, and she's sitting there watching a show, and I'm just like this.
And then you're like looking around, you're like making sure people are watching to see that you are making sure that they're seeing that you're reading a book.
I actually bookmarked the cover. So anytime someone looks at me for too long, I go, "How to live with a big penis." I lick my finger even though it's on my phone screen. Like I'm separating the pages.
Oh, so you read it on a phone. You don't actually have a book.
Yeah, because a book is performative.
Oh, so you do Kindle
Yeah.
type shit.
So I have a Kindle, but if it disconnects from what page I'm on, I'll use my phone.
I see.
So I do read on my phone, so it does look like I'm just scrolling on something because I'm not being performative for you. I'm
Hi,
being
Ash.
performative for me.
Is there someone named Ash that everybody's excited about? being
Yeah.
here?
Hi Ash, good to see you.
Damn, you got a whole squad. Did you post on TikTok that you're live? Like what's
No,
going
I
on?
just put it on my Discord.
Oh, okay.
But I've got shooters.
You got shooters? You got people pulling up?
I've actually got 7 snipers aimed at the penthouse
I
of
can
the Trump
verify
Tower.
that Nick reads 24/7.
That
Good,
is
hey,
true.
good for you, man.
Well, no, it's just funny because
Happy
Coco
for you.
will sit down and scroll on TikTok to go to bed, and I'm just like reading. Like last night, we called it an early night.
Learning
after-
about feminism.
I don't need to learn about it, but that's what makes us different.
Yeah.
I don't need to learn about it. I already know.
Well,
Women be shopping.
women be open presents with 25
Whoa!
gifted subs.
Thank you for
Okay, so for you who doesn't know, also Open Presents, I realize Open Presents only has done this when I stream these hotel streams in New York.
Oh yeah.
And so Open Presents is a member of the Hassan Extended Universe, I guess would be a fair way to call it.
Wait, am I a part of the HCU now?
I guess so, yeah, you're
Oh,
canon now
no.
in the HC.
Damn, that's
HC.
crazy.
But thank you so much, Open Presents. Open Presents has been extremely generous when it comes to gifting subs and stuff. A true whale, a true oiler, a true supporter.
Why would you're not supposed to call Oilers Oilers? You should know
No,
that.
you totally can. Thank you so much, Open Presents, for the 25. I love you. Is that fair to say?
I'm gonna fuck you.
Thank you. And W's in the chat for Open Presents, please.
Thank you for that.
Hope you're doing well, bud. Wait, why? See, Open Presents is such a G that he's not even subbed himself. He just comes in here, drops gifted.
No, my favorite part is that he's VIP. Doesn't have his own.
Of course he's VIP. When somebody drops that much, as he has,
You can't buy a VIP.
yes, you can. This is a pay-to-win stream, 100%.
I've got a
What-
fucking.
you 100% can.
I have a chat point like donation for like 500,000. You get VIP.
Yeah, well, no, from here you can just pull out your wallet and get it instantly.
Hold on, I gotta. Hold on.
Yeah, you
Can you check your?
Hey,
Venmo?
Life of Luck.
Can you check your Venmo
Oman.
really quick?
Yeah. You're gonna pay for VIP.
Yeah, hold on. I think I'm already
pretty sure
VIP.
you're already a VIP in my channel. Open Presents, kind of. I'm curious what your opinion is on the entire situation that went down with, I think you know what I'm talking about. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everything's okay. And hope you're doing well.
Okay. I need to get. You know what? We have to do one more of these streams though.
Why?
Because there's still some crowdfunding for that show I'm a part of, the theater show.
Okay.
So we'll crowdfund on your stream and my stream.
Okay.
I'm gonna chill out to you guys.
Sure.
I'm doing a theater show out here in New York in
Do we have a March
October.
Discord? Yeah. I am not a fan. 100.
You don't have a Discord?
Yeah, Open Presents. It was extremely shocking and disappointing and saddening. And also,
Wait, what happened?
He was a supporter and fan, probably, but truly not anymore, of the last person who sat in this chair. Yeah.
Hey, so just so you know, I have better takes and I'm not a sex pest.
All true.
And you can quiz me on that.
Yeah.
No, seriously, you can quiz me on that. And I probably have similar, if not better, and also not.
It's a different chair in a different hotel. It's not the cursed chair. Okay.
Thank you, Open Presents.
We're good. We're good. It's not
Also,
the
my
cursed
chat just
chair.
got showed up by Open Presents. You guys need to
Stop.
work on that.
No, stop.
No, I'm
Stop.
chilling
Don't
out.
chill from. Yeah.
Can I?
We don't need to.
Daddy,
No.
can I please
No.
chill for you?
No.
Daddy, can I please chill?
I don't like when you do the erotica voice.
Oh, what's wrong with the
I don't like when you do the
voice?
professional voice.
Come on. Yeah, you guys are right.
I
Yeah.
asked the staff to swap the chair. Yes.
Question mark.
Question mark.
Fuck, I'm getting question marked in stream. No.
That's how Nick gets. Don't say that.
Don't say that. That's not how I get my. That makes me sound like. That's how I get my way. Yeah, you know what actually? No, you know what made me feel so bad about not streaming for 6 months is while I've been in New York, I got my email that was my Twitch payout,
How much
and it
was
was like $100-something bucks. But I'm like, I have
You
a
should
bunch
have.
of recurring subs
Yeah.
that are supporting me for nothing.
That's
but
one of the reasons why I've been trying to sub more, because people will pull up and sub. And I
Yeah,
feel bad.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm not giving them their money's worth. I have to at least do like a weekly stream, at least.
You need to stream so much more. Mauricio, March, you would be. You are a
can call
good
me
streamer.
Mauricio on stream. You can.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm
You can-
sorry.
You can call me Mauricio on stream.
I keep stopping because I feel bad. You are a good streamer because you're a good interviewer.
Am I a good interviewer?
So the best thing about interviewers is getting their guests to talk more.
Yeah.
And you are very good at getting people to talk.
Oh.
The number of people I have interacted with March at like gatherings, parties, that March will ask one question, but it's the perfect question to get somebody to talk for like 30 minutes. It's the number of times we've been sitting at a party or a bar and I'm drunk as shit and March is like, so that special interest you have, how do you feel about, like, I noticed that you have a lot of Cloud Strife memorabilia. How do you feel about Final Fantasy VII? And then someone will talk at both of us for like 30 minutes straight, and I'm looking at him with the interviewer eye. I'm like, you would kill. I need this man on Fox News.
But yeah, Fox News.
Yeah,
I'll be-
specifically Fox
I need
News.
I need to right wing pivot. I need to grift. I need to.
No, that's why I'm trying to get them to donate subs so you don't become a grifter.
Yeah, once the money runs out, we're gonna be on the Daily Wire pretty soon.
Daily Wire. I'm trying to turn those frogs gay faster than you can speak. Oh my God, I'm a real patriot.
I'm seeing all the nice comments in the chat too. Thank you. This doesn't need to turn into this show might be on my channel, but it's actually not about me.
The fuck is
It's about Nick Meyer today.
No, it's about you. It's always about you. Well, can I get a 1 in the chat if you're turning the frogs gay, or if you turn into the March X
It's about
Ben
boy
Shapiro
love.
stream?
Okay, so Nick, question for you.
Yeah.
There's been something, I don't know if you've seen, all over TikTok, all over Twitter, all over X, the Everything app, all over Instagram, that's been taking the internet by storm.
Tell me.
Boy pregnancies.
So boy pregnancies.
How do you feel? Love them? Hate them?
I'm neutral. I'm neutral specifically because.
You should have opened it with, thanks, March.
Thanks, March. I appreciate the question. This really, strikes a chord in me that really resonates with who I am as a person. I'm pretty neutral on boy pregnancy because ultimately I think
So pregnancy is.
pregnancy.
It sounds like Brexit.
Brexit. Yeah, we're separating from the pregnancy union. I think boy pregnant. Anybody could be boy pregnant if they drink 7 beers.
Oh, okay.
But if you wanted to be if you're like breaching into mpreg territory, you gotta get bred. You know. But for you and I, if we truly wanted to experience boy pregnancy, we just need to order 3 more of these, 2 more of these. What is this?
It's a canned wine. It's all I got in here.
This is gonna make me sad.
Yeah.
I'm drinking the
Start
wine
crying.
that makes you sad.
Cut to 2 hours from now, we're just sobbing. Read down in Discord just for this. Aw.
Oh, this is so bad.
Yeah, it's
Oh
not
my-
great. Instead of boy pregnant, it's Meyer pregnant. Mpreg for short.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I don't-
I'll drink this.
Nick
Not the
didn't like-
canned house wine. You don't. Is it bad? Is this a brand that I should know about?
Wait, this is like that picture of
where-
Zoran.
Yeah,
where
I
they
was
have
literally about to say
death,
that.
the liquid death
Yeah,
thing.
Liquid death. You just see a can of wine right here, perfectly placed, and then you're gonna have Nazis being like, "Oh, socialists taking a check from
All right,
their house
guys.
wine."
I exist in a society I'm a part of. That's actually a funny through line between
Where's the
you and
Saratoga
I.
water true?
The through line between your community and mine is that I'm friends with all of the hot girls for Zoran.
Really?
And then- well, yeah. Well, Kate,
Oh yeah.
The person that started it was Kate,
I remember.
and
yeah.
you met her.
I met her in Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm friends with all of the hot girls for Zoran.
Why is the wine in the
people that
can?
started
What
it.
happened to it? Brutal.
We hit him with the wine that makes you small.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Remember you.
Wine about it.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was like a small world moment because all of the Hot Girls for Zoran people hit me, of all people, me up, and they're like, "Hey, I know you're friends with March. Can you get us in the room?" And I'm like, "I don't think you understand my relationship with March. It's not a get people in the room.
We're just friends.
We're like MPreg together.
Yeah.
Like I can't get you a business opportunity." And then it ended up turning, into what it was, which is wonderful and great.
As a pregnant person, I support boyfriend and preg. Yeah, Kat, you can do me a favor. Can you get a pair of headphones over your headphones and put them over your belly and crank the volume on this stream?
You're telling the maternity sounds. We're the maternity. So we're gonna make it's like you could listen to Beethoven and Mozart, or you could listen to our new podcast, Passing. Oh my
I
God!
feel like it'd be enriching for them. You don't think so? You don't think so?
We're gonna find out once
That's gonna be the most. Never mind.
Would you like to mute and tell me what you mean?
No, it's just gonna be like a very, awesome, progressive-based queer individual.
That's very true. I feel like all of my kids are gonna be
And
queer.
I'm straight, so
Yeah, you're straight.
passing, coming this fall.
Yeah.
Passing. All right, everybody, passing,
love
coming this
passing.
fall. In a
We need another
world.
episode. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I figured it out. I figured it out. This podcast won't have a name. It'll exist only on live, and it'll be a different show with every person.
Yeah.
So the last one that I did had a name that
Was Pest Control.
It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah,
That was
last
so
last
fast.
episode was Pest
That was
Control.
so fast.
Thank
Damn.
you. And this episode is
So
is
fast.
that was fast. Hey, there's a reason I'm here. And this one is passing. So we had Pest Control.
And then, so ours will be passing.
Yeah,
So if they want
yeah.
another episode with you, they want another episode of passing.
They want another episode of Passing. Can we? They're in your Discord saying, "Hey, when's Passing 2 coming out?"
Yeah. Straight pass.
Oh.
Hey, listen to March and Nick Meyer. Go check out our podcast called Passing on Spotify.
Hey, you're
Sponsored
listening.
by Liquid Death.
You're listening to March and Nick Meyer. Go check out our podcast called Passing on Spotify. Sponsored and in collaboration with Liquid Death, the only water in a can.
Oh.
And also sponsored by the
And
Zoran.
then it hard cuts audio into a quote. I'm Zoran, I'm dying.
I'm Zoran Mamdani and I approve this message. So boy pregnant is when you drink 7 beers.
That's like world first fucking sentence right there.
And it's Zoran Mamdani just doing his fucking TikTok, and we edit over the audio with our voices going, I'm Zoran Mamdani and I'm trying to make grocery stores free. And also, boy pregnant is when you drink 7 beers. Oh yeah.
I need them to bring some waters for us. So you keep yapping. I'm gonna get some water.
You're telling me I need water? Is that you telling me I've had enough
Oh,
to
actually,
drink?
we have this one electrolyte we can share.
We can share the electrolyte.
The electrolyte that makes you straight.
Just asked when Passing 2 is coming out in the Discord for you. I want everybody in March's Discord to go, what did I miss? I
Yeah.
want this VOD to have the most views ever.
Yeah, ever.
Which ironically, I get so many VOD views, which is just jarring. I'll have like 2,000 total live viewers over the time. It'll be like 7,000 views, and I'm like, who else was watching this?
Okay, let's switch gears now for the people that are actually unfamiliar to you. I know you already kind of gave your little intro of like who you are, but
Yeah.
the TikToks.
Oh.
The TikToks. Let's talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some digging. I did some research before this. I didn't. I did no research before this. I did not do it. The TikToks. Where'd they go?
Where'd they go? That's a really good question. Yeah,
People have been asking.
they have been asking. I've gotten many messages. So I started off doing, 22. I had been told to do TikToks for like 2 years. Yeah, for like 2 years I had been told to do TikTok, and I did not want to. I don't know why. I just felt like it wasn't a. I feel like 15 to a minute long videos wasn't a good encapsulation of
Your talent.
Well, I wouldn't say that makes me sound a bit egotistical, and it's very self-masturbatory. But I prefer to keep my masturbation off of TikTok. So I put it off for a long time, and then in 22 I'm like, fuck it, I'll make a video or two, and I made like 3 videos and all of them blew up, which was a massive mind breaker because I'm like, I never expected this sort of attention. And I had already been streaming for 2 years, or like a year and a half at that point. So switching over to TikTok was bizarre. And I used to make 3 to 5 videos a day for like 2 years straight.
Yeah, you were spamming them for a minute.
I was spamming.
Yeah.
And one of them got a hit. You know what I mean?
That's kind of the way it goes.
That's how. Yeah. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And so when I hit a certain point last year, towards the beginning of 24, where I realized that, you know what? Yeah, TikTok isn't a good display of what I want to be making for the rest of my life. And I started doing the audio erotica with Quinn, and I realized, oh yeah, I can just take these followers that I have and these fans that I have and go and make the projects I actually want to make. And so over the last year or so, I've been developing a D&D show with WME, the agency, and I'm doing the show in New York in October, and I was just pursuing the things that I grew up wanting to do, because I didn't wake up. I'm not like the kids who watch Kai Cenat and go, oh my god, I want to be a Twitch streamer. It was more of like I watched artists who were doing avant-garde shows or theater shows or music, and I was like, I want to do that instead. That's where they went. They went into the ether.
And now the passing podcast.
Another passing podcast.
Yeah.
Because that's why I still like streaming, but I don't do it as much anymore, is the long form, the development of personality and the development of care and relationship that you create with your viewers.
People are asking about the D&D show quite a bit right now in the chat box.
Don't worry about that. Yeah. You can worry about that. Sure. I'm developing a D&D show right now.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet. We have the pitch.
So you're not
pitch
bad
deck.
fans for not knowing the people.
Yeah, it's okay. So there is the D&D show itself is, we've just completed the reel or the pilot and the pitch deck. We're pitching it. We're developing right now. But I realized that I can't be surmised in 7-second clips.
Yeah, which is fair.
And that's
I don't think that makes you seem like masturbatory. Like
no.
I think that's fair. I think.
And so that's why I prefer streams like this, because I'm sure if you went back second by second for this stream, there's going to be 30 minutes of dead time, like not good jokes or dead time, but it's the cumulative whole of the experience that we can present in a 30-minute episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I care more about than being like I'm lip syncing to an audio that other alt people on TikTok use.
Yeah.
So that's where they went. I just got tired of the chasing after that 1 million view mark, that 10 million view mark, and here I'm instead.
Hey Nick, I read about. Oh wow, Open Presence actually knows a little bit of your lore. Is it okay if I ask how that was? Yeah, that was the other thing. Was that earlier this year or was that late last year?
No, that was early this year.
That
was like March, April, May.
Yeah, cool. Can we get a quick abridged sort of what happened there, for the people who are unfamiliar with it? Because it was pretty big.
Yeah, I mean,
it kind of blew up a bit.
Caroline covered it on her stream actually.
Yeah.
So essentially, I've been a voice actor now since 21, and I was with an agency that I was primarily doing commercial voice work with. So you can have an agent for fucking any division of acting, but this was specifically a commercial voice acting agent. And they had pinned me. They had sent me in for this job and pinned me, which means when you get pinned for an audition, it means we want you to audition, but you get pinned after your first audition. It's, we want you for this job. Keep this availability open. You are pinned. You are within the first 3 names we want for this job. And so the AI voice gig was $100,000 for 20 hours of work, which is the most insane.
Which is a shitload of money.
A $5,000 hourly wage, which is, Elon Musk territory.
Especially if you're I'm assuming voice actors, unless you're top of the top, they're making nothing.
No, most people scrape by part-time wages.
Yeah, and have another job.
Yeah. And so it was a mind breaker for sure, but the email itself was basically, hey, this is for voice. What was the exact terminology? It's in my LA Times article.
Go check it out.
But it was for
Those
text
pictures
to.
were great too. You looked so hot in those pictures.
Thank you, Papa.
You were passing.
I'm getting passed around. That's what I'm getting.
But okay, go.
It was like text. It was like text to speech and voice automation. And so I was like, oh, that's AI, and you're trying to just hide the name. And so I
Oh,
reached
so
out.
they didn't even say AI.
No. AI is a buzzword now. That any job that uses AI will not say artificial intelligence
Because they know people are going to be like, icked out by it.
Yeah. So they'll say like automation, text to speech, anything like that, anything to get around the terminology of AI. And so they pinned me for the job. They sent me the audition, which was mostly a formality, and I said no. And I was very respectful. I was like, hey, this isn't really in line with what I want to do. I don't really want to be a part of the development of the thing that will take my job.
Yeah, 100%.
And so my agency responded basically saying, hey, if you're willing to turn down $100,000, you're fucking stupid. And you are not a right client for us.
Just fucking ghouls. Dude.
No, and
Just
it was
greedy ass ghouls.
Did you see those emails,
dude?
at all?
I did not.
They were.
You told me about them.
Yeah, but they're worse. Like Caroline, I think, is the only one like at the gathering because I saw you right when the article came out. Caroline was like, "Holy shit!" Because Caroline used to do on-camera acting as well.
Yeah.
And so the emails themselves were basically, I said I'm not going to do this, and 2 minutes later, 2 minutes,
They sent an email immediately.
they sent an email immediately and were like, maybe you're not the right fit. This is insane.
And
You're
also,
turning this
again,
down.
for more kind of like context for people who aren't familiar with the way these things work, it's like there's a vested interest from the agents to get you to sign these deals because they get a cut.
They get a cut, and so they have
They
their-
saw your 100K and they're like,
that's 15K. For
yeah,
us.
a little nice little piece of the pie for them.
Yeah, so
That's why they were pissed.
Yeah, so I'm turning down 100,000, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they're turning down 15K of that, which is still a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I understood their frustration. At the same time, I put it in better terms in the article, but I'm essentially setting up a company to audition against me in the future.
Yep.
So in 10 years from now, it'd be like, I have some commercial company being like, they're at a board meeting and they're using, which by the way, all commercial companies now, they use AI pictures for their casting notices, besides the point. But they'll pull up a clip and they'll be like, hey, we used cocksuck AI to generate this commercial. What do you think? Does this sound good? And if enough people say yes, they won't even audition real actors.
Yeah.
And so in my head, I'm
Jesus
like,
Christ.
do I want to essentially develop a program that will take my job in 10 years?
It's not like, again, it's also not even just like fucking your own future self over.
Yeah.
You're fucking over like your peers in a lot of ways too.
And that was a big component of what I said is I was like, I don't think you understand, like, because my agents
There's no
responded.
solidarity with other voice actors if you're doing an AI gig. Because like
Exactly.
everybody stands to lose from this, not just you.
And that's what they said. They were like, well, you have no idea. They don't even plan to use your name as a credit for this job. And I said, so what? I mean, my name being included or not, hiding my name behind a corporation doesn't make it feel good. Because ultimately, these people that I have gone to, workshops with, acting classes with, who I've gone to have dinner with and talk about how hard voice acting is, does that make me feel better? Now I'm gonna have to go sit down with them in 6 months for our bi-yearly checkup, and they're like, yeah, I've been auditioning for Honkai Star Rail and these animes for a while, and I haven't booked them. They just had AI in one of them, actually, and I have to sit there and be like, that sucks so bad.
Yeah.
While I'm like rubbing my $100,000 bulge in my pocket.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, well.
What a time. The number of times, I forget that this happened.
Yeah.
Because I signed with a pretty big management company because of what happened.
Yeah, so that was like, so you received a lot of praise and attention.
Yeah.
For turning that down because one, like you said, it is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like anybody could genuinely be upset with any struggling creative taking
the money.
100K.
And that's what I said. That's how I feel. Is
Yeah.
if you came to me and said, because at the time and still I've been supporting my family a lot, and so if I had gone to somebody, even my like close voice acting friends who I asked for advice about this, I was like, hey, I'm paying so and so's rent and helping them out with bills. How would you feel? And they're like, I will never tell a soul, because if I did, you'd lose a lot of jobs. But I understand why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And so that was the thing, is even my friends were understanding. They were like, that's a lot of money. If you had asked me 5 years before this, what would you do for $100,000?
Yeah.
Marge, you'd be dead. You would find a clip of me throwing Marge off of the top floor of Trump Tower, and then some dude walking up with a $100,000 stack, and I'd be like, at the camera. And so I had to act like it wasn't a big deal, but dude, that crushed me.
Yeah.
Especially anytime I've had financial struggles in the last few months, I'm like, on the 95% scale.
It's just genuinely a life-changing moment.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And so on the 95% scale, I'm like, I'm glad I made the choice. I signed with a very big voice acting management company that hit me up because of the LA Times
Shouts out to
article.
them, too.
Shout out to ACM. Love you very much. And then that 5%, when like I can't make rent for the month and I'm struggling at the end of the month, I'm like, if I had $100,000 right now.
Yeah. Fair.
All right, that's enough.
Great question, Open Presence, honestly.
Yeah, thank you. And on that note, I've talked to you a bit about this.
You made the right choice, but it doesn't make it hurt any less, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
I've actually always wanted to ask you,
What's up?
how does it feel to have stepped into the space of producing for people who watch you, or people on the street who are fans of? How does it feel to work so closely with people that inspire others? They do inspire. I know they inspire you because you've told me. But how does it feel to work with people that inspire masses?
You're talking about Hassan specifically.
Hassan and anybody, all the content creators you've worked with.
Yeah.
Because they are the wave of individuals that have inspired. I made the joke about Kai Cenat and streamers. There are kids out there that that wish they had your job.
For sure.
But at the same time, when we spoke, when we first met, this was just something that happened.
Yeah.
You like kind of just found the right place, right time. But how does it feel to know that the work that you're doing, even though it's behind the camera, is inspiring kids these days?
I like it. Honestly, it's a case-by-case basis on who I'm working with. I feel like overall, like the broader picture, like short answer for sure is like, I am grateful every day for the job I have, and I feel like so lucky for like the opportunities.
the children.
For that, yeah, think of the children, Mark. I actually try not to think of the children. But like so it's always been like very fun, cool, like work that I am happy and grateful for. But one thing I noticed, and I've spoken about this on stream before too, it's like there was a large difference in the way that producing work for everything else that I've done up until this point feels.
Up until
versus
streaming, yeah.
producing
And podcasting.
For Hassan specifically feels. And what I mean by that is like the work that I've done with like obviously all the years with Ray, stuff that I've done at 100 Thieves back in the day, like my own streams, or any like offs, one-offs with like different creators over the years that I've done. All of them have been great. I've never produced or been a part of anything that like I felt bad about. But at the end of the day, most of that stuff is entertainment, and I think entertainment is important, and I feel good about providing entertainment. So I feel like, to your question about how it feels like inspiring like masses of like people who consume that entertainment, I think it's cool to provide people with that stuff. I think it's important because I'm a consumer of entertainment like everybody else, and I never felt bad about any of that stuff. But it wasn't until I started working with Hassan, and he put a lot more trust in me with his own personal streams and projects that were more like activism adjacent, or just straight up activism, or some sort of like spreading awareness for something, or some sort of political coverage. The UCLA pro-Palestine encampments come to mind, where it's like it was the first time where I was like on the ground, seeing firsthand. I think it was also because we were like around so many college students, who it's a big part of his demo, that age group, who were like really base college students putting their like potentially putting like their degrees on the line, like their like
Oh, yeah, they're putting
tuitions
their
on the line.
futures,
Yeah,
yeah,
their futures on
yeah.
the line for like something they believe in. Coming up to Hassan and me, but like coming up to him while I'm like filming him, and just saying any version of like, you know, you're the reason that I'm like out here, or you're the
And
reason that like I didn't
emboldened
go down like
and
a
stronger
yeah,
and yeah.
you're the reason that I didn't go down this like right wing pipeline, or like you're the reason that like I'm like unionizing my like part time job workplace, or just anything, and that I was like damn, like this is like actually making a tangible difference, you know, like producing entertainment is one thing, and it feels awesome having people come up to like Ray or like Austin or Will or wherever we've done, and they're like, I'm such a big fan, you make me so happy, like when I'm feeling bad, like I put your show on and like it literally makes like my whole day or whatever, and that's great and super important.
There's a difference between, to on that point, there's a difference between escapism and education. And I feel like that is a line that Hassan draws that you add to,
Yeah.
where they have that fine line between escapism and true activism and true learning and true growth.
For sure. And so like now, and like it wasn't until that one stream at the encampments last year, and then there's been so many since then. Like most recently, like the ICE protests and stuff, we were like getting fucking, you know, flashbanged and like really spreading awareness to like what was actually happening in LA versus how like the mainstream media was like spinning it. The more and more I realized like these people come up to us and like want like thank him for like all these things, but also like I realized how important it is to just like give a live stream, unfiltered, unedited, like real narrative and like platform to these people that are doing the work. They're doing the work. They're putting their lives on the line. Like
Yeah.
And then I go home and like I'm like, you know, I'm playing such a small role in like putting a spotlight on this, but the fact that I am
able to be a part of it.
this, and like someone like Hassan who is like putting his trust in me to help him produce that product, it's
Yeah.
actually like it's a feeling that like I'm like damn, a feeling of fulfillment that I didn't even realize I was missing, and now I'm like all in on this shit, and he knows that too, and I've talked about this privately.
I hate to cut you off, but I catch a whiff of downplaying the role you play. You were saying that you play such a small role in the development of this broadcast, but I would argue that when you're in front of the camera, and as somebody who's been in front of the camera for the shittiest things you've ever seen, even for on camera, whatever, TV, film, whatever, when you don't trust the person behind the camera, you don't trust yourself. You don't feel safe. You don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I'm going to say this: if the worst happened while Hassan was streaming,
Yeah.
who's the first person he would look to, not to fix it, but to be next to? And
Yeah.
it's you, because you're right in front of him. You are the person that he has a lot of trust in. So you're downplaying it, but ultimately developing the trust that you have with the various creators you work with is a feat that other creators can't do. You and I both know creators that average in the tens of thousands that they would not trust.
They don't have, like-
to not necessarily get them out of the situation, but be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if Hassan got arrested by some bullshitter in plain
With a
clothes,
mask, yeah.
You know, with a mask and plain clothes, some ICE agent picks up Hassan for under a suspicious activity or whatever, you would see it through to him being released.
Yeah,
And that's, I
100%.
think, the big difference between a cameraman off the street and the relationship that you've developed. So I understand why you say, I'm not doing that much. Because I don't blame you for feeling that way. And I do the same thing. But ultimately, you helping create a space in which Hassan feels comfortable to pursue these stories is just as important.
Yeah.
So that's why I've always admired you. And when we first met, for those that don't know, March and I connected over, being impoverished as kids, and also like clawing our way to the place that we're in life now, which a lot don't understand in the space that we're in. But it's easy to downplay what you do. It's easy to downplay the importance you have in those situations. But at the same time, if Hassan were in those same situations where I'm sure he's afraid, because I've protested at the same level, I've been arrested, I've been flashbanged, etc., and I was terrified.
Yeah, it's fucking a lot.
And, yes, and the only thing that would hold me strong is my own willpower. So I think of the friends that I've taken with me to those protests, and those friends are the ones that gave me just enough courage to stay there. And so, as much as you and I both know Hassan is a deep moral core that would power him through. But you're the person that, like, when shit gets crazy, you are the person that's going to help him stay right in it.
Yeah.
And that's what's always been so admirable. Anytime we're fucking shooting the shit, getting drunk at a bar, and that's what I care about you for. But at the same time, my ingrained respect I have for you is, of course, the friendship we have, but like also knowing that you have created environments where people pursue truth and change. You are one of the people that gives that. You're not giving them a platform, but you're helping maintain the platform that keeps going.
Yeah, I'm helping them spread that message, spread the awareness. Yeah, thank you. That really means a lot. I'm so bad at taking compliments.
This isn't but it also isn't. No, it's not a. Well, that's the kicker. It's not even a compliment, because complimenting implies that I'm viewing something that I just find admirable about you. It's not a compliment. It's just an observation I've made that truly, whether you see it or not, which is something that has nothing to do with you. As awful as it sounds, it has nothing to do with you. But you don't think about it while you're holding the camera wearing a keffiyeh.
No.
But everyone else may think about it, but most people don't. They don't think about it either. But that's the beauty of it. That's why I find it so admirable, is you're not doing it for some chatter to be like, W March. They're watching and being like, dude, I wish I had because I would argue that you guys are friends. You've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
That a
We're
friend
boys.
that can hold the camera and be like, flashbangs are going off, and you're like, don't worry, I've still got the camera right here. And that is the most important thing.
Yeah. W March.
W March.
Thank you. That's very kind. And like, no, but you're right. Like, it's also, and I think like the other part that's important is like, and I've spoken about this as well, but like all of these things, it's like, obviously, Hassan pays me. I'm his producer. It's technically my job to do these things, but it's like, I do these things also because they are aligned with what I believe into, like truly. And that's to kind of just to put a bow on it. Like, it's the difference between like everything I've produced up until this point in my life, including Fear and, which has like given me straight up financial freedom.
Yeah.
It is my baby. It is like my creative outlet in a lot of ways. It is like truly like I love it so much, and has given me like a life that I am so grateful for. But even that, at the end of the day, is like, it's just entertainment. Yeah. Like, and I'm very proud of it. I'm super proud of that product.
It's Austin calling
it.
and going. Yeah. What did Austin ask again? About the queer thing? About
when he called you? Yeah. People don't know this, but Nick was actually on an episode of Fear and through the voice line. He asked if gay people knew the word. Fuck, what was the word?
Oh, it was.
There was maybe
can
some
any,
Fear
can
and
any can any like lore
Fear
lovers
and Fear and lore dumpers know.
asked March if gay people knew this word?
Yeah.
Besmirch. We've got a real knower.
Dude, we have a couple real knowers.
Bob Johnson is a knower.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of knowers.
Yeah,
and I'm sitting there at the fucking bar our first night of Vegas, and they're like, he goes, do you know what besmirch means? And I was like, to offend. And then Austin goes, oh, what?
Yeah.
But go on. Yeah.
So it's like, and again,
that is purely entertainment.
But it's purely entertainment, and I'm so proud of it. And I have people come up to me all the time, and up to all the cast all the time, and talk about how much Fear means to them, how much they love it. Again, it's escapism. Like, it provides relief for like every Monday, makes their Monday better, and I love that. Like, I really love that. But it's like the Hassan stuff, the politics stuff, the activism stuff. It's like, it's the shit that I'm like. I truly think that like I'll look back in my 40s if I'm not doing this anymore, if I'm not in the political space at all, if I've moved on, I have a family or whatever maybe. Or maybe I have a normal fucking 9 to 5 and have a kid. Like, and I look back and like I can look at my like child and be like, I was doing something. Not only was I on the right side of history in my opinion, but I was actively contributing a small part in like trying my best to like make this place slightly better. You know?
And the reason it's so respectable is because you don't hang your hat on it.
No.
That's a big thing about March, and people that don't know you on the flip side without a camera showing. This is not something that March carries on him like a badge. He doesn't go, oh, hey, by the way, because we had our conversation at the bar the other night where I was talking about, being clued in during, clued into what was happening in Palestine during the March for Freedom and everything like that. I don't tell people that because that is something that it sounds like I'm wearing a badge. It's like, hey guys, I was socially aware before it was cool. you don't hang your hat on it. You're just like, the average conversation with you is what we're doing, what's going on, what artists you're listening to. And I think that's what built even more
and then people
admiration.
I think also a part of that is also like I consume so much politics daily, and and it's something that I truly care about and passionate about. But I also know that it's like it can be a very sobering topic, especially given the unfortunate state of a lot of things in the world. And I never want to just be like forcing anybody in that conversation. I love talking about it, and if somebody invites that conversation, I'm happy. And then eventually they'll ask me about my positions and stuff. Maybe
Then they'll hear about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm never like, oh, by the way, like I'm this person who does this.
Yeah. Hey,
and,
by
like,
the way, I'm the person that goes, are like, I'll introduce them to somebody because I'm friends with a lot of musicians, for instance, and so I'll talk to them like 1 or 2 times about you. I'm like, yeah, like, can I invite my buddy March? And then 2 or 3 invites later, March shows up, and they're like, so what do you do? And he's like, and March is always like, oh yeah, I'm like a cameraman and a producer. And like, that's cool. And I'm like, no.
Stop.
You don't understand.
Okay, stop.
And I know,
enough,
but I do.
Enough glazing me. This
That's
episode's
not even.
about
No,
you.
that's not a glazing
about
thing.
you.
No, it's just it's true. That's I'm giving a real time account or a first person account of what happens. Where Marge is like, yeah, like I'm a producer, and I'm like, no. He's more than that. They don't know. Not a real knower. But anyway. I wanted to make that point because it is a huge element of our friendship, because I've also, I've been caught in the crossfire of a lot of standing on my morals and my business. And, you mentioned the LA Times article, but that was one of the first times in my social and my acting career where standing on my morals helped me. Ultimately,
Yeah, typically
it fucks you
typically
in
the
the
machine
ass.
fucks you in the ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it has many times. But with the agency thing, I never expected to get a management out of it. I expected to just be out an agency and $100K.
Yeah.
So I'd be out money and future money.
Yeah.
But instead, like, thank God I signed with ACM, and ultimately hasn't bore fruit yet, because that's how auditioning works. But ultimately, I was expecting to just like to find my dildo and sit on it. Make my bed and lie in it.
Find my dildo and
sit on it.
That's a good. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Hey, that's a pretty good alternative to make my bed and lie in it. I'm casting my dildo and sitting on it, and that's what I was expecting.
What a way with words. Truly.
Oh my God.
Truly a poet. Masterful.
Truly masterful.
A master of the English language. Nick
Yeah,
Meyer.
March texted me, I don't really have the energy today, and I'm like, don't worry, I got it.
I'm gonna add that to my lexicon. I'm gonna steal that. Yeah,
I'm casting
that's
my
a Nick
dildo.
Meyer classic right there.
This has been a real Nick Meyer classic.
It's my favorite bit I've ever done in any video, is just ending any random ass video with,
This has been a real Nick Meyer classic. Smash that like button and follow for more.
Okay, but anyway, so my whole thing is when I'm on a plane, I like to just watch the flight tracker with music.
you just got fucking caught, sorry.
Wait, what? I got caught?
Exclamation point, guessed.
Oh.
No, it's I'm in the title. I'm in the title.
Yeah. Nick Meyer in the title. Look, I don't have any mods. Okay, I don't have.
We'll fix that.
Actually, that's not true. Like, Life of Luck is here, and he's the goat.
Life of Luck, I'm sure, is the goat, but also like 6 of the people here right now from my chat are my only mods.
But
So,
it's like, what I mean is like I don't stream enough to have like an infrastructure of like, which is not a professional show. Is what I'm trying to say.
yes, it is. This is passing episode 1.
Passing episode 1, yeah.
After pest control, come on.
But yeah, so this all started because I asked you what you do on airplanes to pass the time. You said you read.
Read, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
performative.
And so what do you
motherfucker.
do? Yeah,
So,
I have
watch-
my
I do-
Labubu mantra.
I do music in the earbuds. I look at the flight tracker, and that's it. And then like, late.
And no, not only that, he sits like this.
Yeah, I sit at the flight tracker, just like watching it intently for 5 hours.
Yeah, and you don't take that shit casually. You're
No,
an active
no,
flyer.
I'm locked in.
I'm an active flyer. What is it? What did Mark Wahlberg say? If I was there on 9/11, it'd be a cabin full of blood. That's March the entire time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
He's
I'm
like,
just ready.
If I see a deviation from the flight path,
Yeah.
I'm in the cockpit flying that 747.
Yeah, no, that's actually Austin's show.
What?
Oh, you didn't know about that?
What about Austin's
Well, he like
show?
you know he's like a flight autistic, right? Like a plane autistic.
Real.
Yeah. His words.
Hi, Austin. I didn't know you were a plane autist.
Look, they use it channeling Austin show. See, no, he's a plane autist.
Okay.
But like, I'm not talking like he is like specifically a commercial plane autist. He has said this many times on the record publicly that his fantasy, because he can fly a plane. He's never flown a
That's
real
so
plane, but
hot.
he's flown so many flight simulators that are 1-to-1.
Hi, Austin.
That like, he's flown so many flight simulators that are 1-to-1 that he has technically has flight hours logged. So if you put him in the cockpit of a plane, he could probably safely fly it. And I'm pretty sure, you can quote me on this, he will specifically pick seats that are close-ish to the cockpit and like in the aisle, so that in his fantasy, when the pilot and co-pilot have a double heart attack, he needs to take over the plane. He can safely fly it home.
Well, this makes it so much funnier that I was on the same plane as Hassan. Remember that?
Where were you?
On the way back from Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
When I was
yeah,
on the
yeah.
same plane as Hassan,
Yeah.
he sat in the front row, and this makes it so much funnier because I imagine him being like, "Oh fuck! If both pilots have a heart attack, Austin's not here."
Yeah, Austin's not here. No.
Oh no!
Don't worry, guys. This is literally my special interest, dude. But actually, though, he gets wet dreams about it. This is true. Like he hopes that there's like a double heart attack, double homicide, stroke situation in the cockpit.
So you know when someone has a heart attack, they don't have to die. You know, you're saying, and also homicide implies a murder.
Yeah.
So who
they
gave the
murder
pilot?
each other, have heart attacks and strokes all at the same time.
Okay, so
And
they're
then-
stroking each other off, have a heart attack, and die.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
Austin gets in there and fucking
Yeah.
lands the plane.
And he thinks
safely.
about this a lot.
Hopes. I would say hopes. Yeah. Yeah. Probably every time he gets on a plane. At least.
You know what I think about when I get on the plane? I hope I get a good seat.
Yeah, I hope I get-
I don't think about.
Yeah, I hope I have a meal. I don't know.
Yeah, you get to see the pilot for like 2 seconds as you're getting on the plane, and the whole time I'm like, I hope you die.
Yeah, he's literally like Austin's like, I'm exploding them with my mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's so good. That's
Is there a commercial plane autist on board? Yeah, literally that's him.
No, that's like me with the tracheotomy. You know how like every medical show will have this scene where they like put a straw in someone's throat?
Yeah.
That's me.
Like you want to do that?
There was I wanted to be a neurosurgeon growing up.
I didn't know that.
That's it. Well, because I'm not a neurosurgeon. That's why you don't know that.
Yeah.
So I grew up wanting to be a doctor so bad, and then I started going into physics because I wanted to be a commercial engineer, or like an infrastructure engineer. So like I
Yeah.
wanted to build bridges and like shit like that.
Yeah.
But for a long time, when I was a young kid, I was like, I had done so much research into a tracheotomy that I would carry things in my backpack to school with things like I'd
God.
specifically have pens like the G2 pens. I love them, the G2 pilots, but also their ink canister, if you blow out the ink, is almost a perfect size for a tracheotomy. So I would go to school in elementary and middle school being like, if anybody chokes,
I
got this. Like I know the Heimlich,
This is-
and I know I can do a tracheotomy.
Life Alexa, those are great pens. I could 100% give a tray to 2 people in my community.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Those are good pens.
They're good pens. They're good. No, they're good pens. I love the pens on their own, but I would be sitting there writing with my G2, and if somebody would ask to borrow one, I'd give them a different pen.
Because you need that
Because
one.
I need it for the
For the
tracheotomy.
tracheotomy. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
No, you're all making fun of me, but we were all gaffing about Austin wanting 2 pilots to die.
Yeah.
I just wanted to shove a pen into someone's throat.
Yeah, you just wanted to save a
Jesus.
life. Well, Austin arguably wants to save hundreds of lives.
Oh.
At the cost of 2.
I'm
At the
so
cost of
sorry.
2.
I'm so sorry. I only wanted to save one because every life is important to me. But for Austin, it's only 100 plus.
My special interest was like Sonic the Hedgehog.
How do you feel about Latinas?
I mean, I love Latinas, but like, yeah, like my special interest was Sanrio. My special interest was dogs. Yeah.
FNAF, yeah. See, that's
Creepypastas. Yeah,
but
that's
the
like
thing
the
is,
new age.
while Austin and I are gonna be like running the apocalypse, y'all are gonna be sitting with your consumerism with no outlet.
Yeah. Now my special interest is like, I mean, yeah, politics and like
Hello,
Porter
Chaco.
Robinson.
Hello, Chaco. Good to see you.
Yeah. So anyway, I do headphones in. I do flight tracker. I do, and I also do the on the way here in New York. I did the download Netflix show. I've been watching Apothecary Diaries.
How is that?
It's good. You been watching any anime lately?
The most recent anime. Well, I've been reading a lot of manga because I've been in
God,
my.
here we
No,
go.
I know. I've been
we
in
go.
my book era.
He's so performative.
No, I
man.
know.
It's okay. We get it.
No,
You
can I tell you?
read,
It's
man.
the
You
least.
read, we
No,
fucking get it.
it's the least performative manga for me to read. I read all of Dandadan, and then
So good.
I was telling Coke. So watching Dandadan, they
Just
have
gotta get
like
past the first episode.
the first episode.
Just gotta get past the
There
first
are
episode.
2 episodes.
Just gotta get past the alien robot rape.
the alien robot rape, and then the teenagers swimming in bathing like in
Have I gotten there
undergarments.
already?
In the show, yeah, it's the scene where they're all in their like underwear swimming away from a Loch Ness monster like alien.
I think I closed my eyes.
I don't blame you. But it's those 2 episodes, and I have to be like, no, guys, I swear it's peak.
I know. It's
And then-
it's so annoying.
But then those same people that are like, that was so gross, they'll watch like 7 Deadly Sins.
I haven't seen it.
It's a pedophilia show.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually a pedophilia show, but like, it's got a cool power. Like, if you ever heard I don't know how many TikTok edits you watch, but there's this character, Escanor, which everyone always references, and it's like, oh, my powers won't work on you. Who decided that? And it's a cool character. And they're like, so people will watch it and be like, oh yeah, Escanor's in this show. And then the first episode is like this 7,000-year-old being preying on a 16-year-old. And you're like,
God, anime's so sick.
time out. Yeah, a lot of age gap stuff. And not only that, it's not just one character. It's like 3 different story, like plot lines of romance, like romance plot lines, were disgusting age gaps. Like jarring. And so anytime anybody brings up Dandadan, I'm like, guys, that's not cool either. But we watched Euphoria.
What's going on in Japan?
That's
Why-
a good.
why do they do
You've
that so
spent a
much?
lot of time there. So what's that about?
Sounds incriminating. sounds incriminating. But like, it's just like there's so. I feel like maybe you feel this way too, but I feel like there's so many examples, so many. Like it's more than one. It's way more than one, and even one would be too many. But there's so many examples of anime that would be peak, but they just need to fucking put in some weird.
Yeah, it's like
ass,
Fire Force.
Yeah.
Like Fire Force has like such cool animation and such cool sound design, and then they're like, okay, there's this one character,
Yeah.
and her whole joke is that she's always getting her clothes torn off. By the way, she's 18.
It's just like, come on, man.
And I gotta piss.
Okay. You're not gonna piss mic them?
Do you guys want to hear me piss?
You could just leave it on the table.
Yeah. Are you gonna be okay without me?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Promise.
I'll talk to my people. I'll talk to my people one time. Piss Mike Poggers. Oh, no piss Mike Sag. No, you're good. You're good. The bare bones ass hotel setup. I don't know why I only ever do these in New York. Or maybe because I'm never staying in hotels in Los Angeles. Chat's gonna get me. Yeah. This is why FMA is the best. I just want to talk about FMA. Hey, you're preaching to the choir here. I have an FMA tattoo on my shoulder, which you can kind of see a little bit of. There you go. Goated. Hey, Pesto. Thanks for being here. Anyway, hi, March. How are you doing, friend? I'm chilling. I'm doing good. Black Lagoon. Hi, March. Can you show me the buttons on your pants? Yes, they go up to like right here, and they have these like cool little studs that open up. One of my favorite pairs. So if we get you a hotel in LA, yeah, I'll stream more. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, maybe I'll get a hotel. That's actually a very Austin show. In the tub coated. Help Nick has us locked in their basement. It's been 7 months. I'm trying my best to give you guys Nick Meyer content. I know people are chomping at the bit for some. Getting the homunculus tat on my back soon. Nice. I'm glad to be part of the first episode of Passing. Yes. I love you, Hassan, and you. Thank you, Mumu. That's very sweet. Is that embroidery on the sleeve of your jacket? So this is actually a Fear Ann jacket. This is unreleased Fear Ann merch. I guess I should probably show some people. This is what's coming later this year. We're gonna make about 250 of them. There will be very limited quantities, and yeah, it's It's a merch. It's a piece of merch that I designed in collaboration with a really cool company called Superculture that's going to be doing our merch. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. This is like the final sample, so this is what it will look like. But I'm very proud of it. I wear it all the time. Is this the Labubu that Hassan got me? Yes, this is the secret $400 Labubu that I forced him to buy at Anime Expo for me. Socialism is when you buy your producer a $400 Labubu. Are we gonna get passing merch anytime soon? Yeah, passing merch is coming too. How is like the audio, by the way? Like, can you guys hear the music? There is some music, but it's very low. Hopefully, it's not too distracting. I'm assuming if it was too distracting, somebody would have said anything. Merch is the owner of the one and only $400 secret Labubu. It's good, yeah, but barely. Okay, great. I want it to be like pretty like low and barely audible. Chat, 5 more gifted and I'll draw passing podcast merch. I didn't know there was music at all. Great. Yeah. Still waiting for the March and Lolo show merch. Oh. Well, you have to keep waiting for that one. Oh. Who's going to tell them? Somebody is not terminally online, which is good. Now I have to piss, so you got to watch them. Sad. Yeah, sorry, Open Presents. We'll always have that. Love you, bud.
They'll never know. They won't believe you.
They won't believe you. You gotta take over. I gotta. But yours is right there. I'm good on that.
I was doing something.
All right, now I'm gonna pee too.
No one will ever believe. All right, so I'm taking over.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Is there anything you haven't asked me that you want to ask? I know you missed it on 2 piss cams. I know, they're missing out on some good content. You love my hair, thank you. Can you watch my am I alpha, omega, or beta? Well, I am currently in a rut. I know that's an Omegaverse term. Should I switch out his chair? What the fuck would I switch out his chair with? I don't even know what I would switch out his chair with. I've been okay. It's been a bit of a doozy. Blue and black or white and blue. I personally think it's more like, God, what's the name? It's Laurel or Yanny. With me, yeah, I'll bend over and see if he sits on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, hold on. I have to share my 6-month sub thing. Oh my God, Nick Meyer, thank you for the sub.
Meow.
Spots of the chairs. Okay, I'll sit in his chair. Okay. Nick Meyer chair cam.
You're gonna sit in my chair.
No, I didn't say that. Yeah, okay. I've been doing good. I've been working a lot. I've been developing the show. I've got I'm only in New York for one more day, but I'm doing a show in New York at the end of November, or end of October, early November, that's based on the writing of Frankenstein. I know, I'm playing Percy Shelley. But hello, chatters. I haven't streamed in so long. It's been since like December, January. Oh, you never fucking shit back. I was gonna have you sit in my lap. You pissed too fast. Damn, boy, you piss fast as fuck. I like that.
I have a friend who claims. Oh, I have a friend who claims that they can accurately clock the size of a man's penis based on how strong their stream is by listening to it. How do you feel about that?
Wait, so they can tell how long someone's cock is based on the sound of their piss stream?
Yeah, that's what they claim, and they say that they're also gay. What? No, they're also gay. so they have like say that they have like had multiple instances where they have heard someone stream, clocked it, and then gone and seen it and been.
So can I tell you a secret?
Oh,
Or
is it you?
No, it's not about my cock size. My cock size is well known. So you know a sawed-off shotgun?
Is that what it looks like?
Well, no. Yeah, it's double barrel actually. I've got one for piss and one for cum. But you know, a sawed-off shotgun shoots pellets, right? Like it spreads wide. but a sniper will keep the bullet's trajectory for longer.
Yeah.
So I do believe that because a shorter wiener will spray out a bit more. They don't have as much travel time to right the trajectory of the piss. So a shorter wiener will have a bit of more of an unruly stream. But a longer wiener
Will be like a
soft,
direct, like-
more of a direct line. Yeah, like they're shooting the target.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't realize that. Wow.
Any knowers?
Wow. I need a second to process that.
Yeah, that's a strange comparison. Yeah, I compare my wiener to firearms all the time. Anytime I go into TSA, they're like, "Do you have any firearms you want to declare?" And I'm like, "Boy, do I."
Boy, do I.
And then
Okay,
start
can I be
stroking it.
so real with you? And I think Hassan has talked about this on his stream, so it's not like this is like new. But and Hassan can attest to this.
You've been pat down.
Oh, been more than pat down. I've been frisked. But like every time, and I don't know what it is. Every single time, you know those like airport scanners where at security you put your hands up and they like scan you for
Yeah, I
3
bet they
seconds,
do.
and then you walk and
And then
out.
it shows you where the red zone is.
It shows you where the
around your-
brick. It's always on my dick.
And I've had that.
And
Yes.
it's every time, and I've worn different pairs of underwear, different pairs of pants, different sweatpants, everything.
Yeah.
And it's just there's always an orange box right on my dick.
Well, personally,
and I have to get
yeah, pat down, frisked for it.
every time.
And it's so funny is I don't need to tell stream this.
Okay, we can just move on. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we
What
can.
else do you want to talk about?
I still want to talk about my cock. Just. Oh my goodness. For
Yeah.
the Frankenstein, do you know the ticket prices are for October? They're
I'd like-
very cheap. It's so they did the workshop a few months
Literally
ago.
the sweat. Wait, hold on. Speak on that. Do you work in TSA? Are you a TSA employee? Why is it always
Hot zone.
it's a hot zone?
Yeah,
So you're
it's
saying
like-
I have
if
a
it-
sweaty dick?
That could be a potential. Because they mostly are gauging like anything that's warmer. So
So they're just like
it could
so
be.
it's just so hot
It
and big
it
for
is.
you.
For you, it is. No, if you put your hand within 5 feet of Mauricio, the temperature is easily 6 degrees hotter.
New dysphoria just dropped. We'll never get the red box in the air. Yeah, I just created a new insecurity for so many people. They're like, why isn't my dick getting flagged every time? Dude,
Oh my god.
that's so funny.
I'm making a size queen out of your chat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
TSA dysphoria is really funny.
I'm going through I'm going through DSA pre-check. It stands for dysphoria. Oh, it's so
DSA
good.
pre-check is really
DSA
good.
pre-check.
Hey, when's Passing 2 coming out? I'm just seeing these messages right now.
Wait, did somebody actually put it in Discord?
Yeah, they put it in the Discord.
That's so funny. Can you guys spam March's Discord with when is Passing 2 coming
Guys,
out?
we're waiting for Passing 2.
Passing 2? The
What's
return.
I was gonna say, what's the tagline?
Yeah, Passing 2, are they?
Are they? Passing 2, still passing.
Is Passing 2 still passing? That's better than are they? Passing 2 still passing. That's so funny. Passing 2, do they know?
Do they know? Do you think they know? The art of code switching. Do you code switch?
Yeah,
You
100%.
do?
And it's not intentional. I got called out. I've been called out for it many a time.
Oh.
Not like an aggressive call out, but it's more of like a.
So you do like a more gay code switch?
So I have a couple. So it is 100% I have a gay code switch, and it's
Yeah.
especially when I'm around a lot of femme gays.
Yeah.
Because femme gays typically have more of an alarm go off when I'm around them because I am a pretty mass queer person. I'll definitely code switch. I'll definitely gay it up. Guilty. But also, I grew up with a lot of my extended family being of color and growing up in Detroit. I still catch myself code switching for those who like anybody I'm around, and it's not intentional, but I will notice it later on, and I'm like, they don't give a shit. They don't. No one gives a shit. Passing. But
Passing.
because I'm passing, I have to code switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you, do you find yourself code switching
switching?
around your like family, for instance, because they all speak Spanish?
Um,
Like not even just like in a language way.
I don't think I code switch. I
Well, because
don't-
you grew up speaking Spanish, so do you still primarily speak Spanish to your family?
No, not anymore. Just because, so growing up, I learned Spanish kind of out of necessity.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because, So for people who don't know in chat, both my parents are I'm first gen Mexican American, but both of them are like Mexican immigrants, now citizens. But my dad, my entire life has been a fluent English and Spanish speaker, like no accent. Like he went to high school in the States. My mom, for the first 10 or so years of my life, spoke no English. So in order to just speak to my mom, I had to know Spanish.
Yeah.
And then by living in America, I learned English and also speaking English to my dad. But now my mom like works in the States and speaks like very, very good English and understands it perfectly. So just mainly out of laziness, I just will speak English to her and both of them. Maybe I think I want to say like in the past like year or so, I've tried to be more intentional about speaking Spanish to her, just for my own sake of like not losing it and stuff.
I think it's also,
yeah.
you know, as someone who grew up and still is in a primarily English-speaking household, the thing that I've found is a freedom in speaking your native language.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's something that you didn't think about as a kid. You probably spent a lot of your time being like, I speak English everywhere else. Can't we just all speak English? It's so much easier. But I asked the question: does your mom find a level of comfort in being able to speak in Spanish to you?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. But if anything, like she's also, the conversation will often be like English to Spanish, English to
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah, of
So like,
course.
yeah. But yeah, as far as like code switching goes in general in my life, I don't think I code switch much. I definitely don't ham it up around my gay friends.
Yeah.
That may be weird.
And the thing is I think you can attest that I'm kind of fit the role that I am needed in the social gathering.
Yeah.
So if it is a listener, I will shut my white ass down. I will sit my white ass down and listen. But if I'm in a space of people who are seeking out conversation but not wanting to contribute to the conversation, I will, yap my ass off.
Yeah.
So I think
very good at that.
in the nature of that, of reading the room and seeing what I need, I think at times I will code switch more than I need to, and I'll rein myself in, because I'll see like a little bit of discomfort from queers or from, like I said, going to school. And
What have you?
What do you mean?
No, nothing. I thought you were just, never mind.
What?
No, don't listen to me. Sorry, that canned wine is
He's touching you.
doing some work.
Yeah, he's got the canned wine that touches you.
Yeah.
Between reading the room and code switching, I think there is a difference between reading the room and code switching. I think that because of my desire to fit the role that I'm needed in a social situation, sometimes you can't do it without code switching to a degree. Which also means not everybody has to fit the role. Like obviously you don't have to fucking code. I don't think anybody has to code switch.
Yeah.
It's an understanding of, for me, I think it's making sure that you're around people that can accept you on every degree of who you are as a person. And I think code switching comes out of safety. Code switching a lot of times in a public setting comes out of safety. So for specifically people of color, code switching to be like, it's the what's that movie with you know what I'm talking about? The
yeah,
phone call.
the call center.
Yeah, the call center one.
Fuck, I forget his name.
That is like the most ultimate form of code switching, but that was out of safety and necessity. So I think code switching is my fucking white ass opinion, is one out of safety and necessity. So if you're in a place where you don't feel like you need to protect yourself, there's no need to code switch.
Yeah.
So most of the times that I've like,
Sorry
to bother you. Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
So the times when you feel the necessity to code switch is typically when you feel uncomfortable, which, leads white gay men to do black sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. White gay men do black set.
And that might be a hot take, but like code switching, again, that's a white person's opinion, but it's like you come from a place of like necessity and safety. So for instance, growing up in Detroit, there were places that I lived where no one felt the need to code switch, but if we went outside the city, it would be kind of like a silent agreement amongst everybody to stop, to speak in a certain way.
So question for you that I don't think I've ever asked you this, even off camera, but you're creative, obviously. You're a theater kid. Derogatory.
I'm killing you with hammers.
If you had infinite money, AI money even.
Yeah.
If you had infinite money, what would you create? What would you do?
Oh. That's a very good question. 100% a book or a TV show.
You would write a book?
Yeah, so I've always been a writer ever since I was a kid, and I think the biggest thing that has held me back is that
With hammers, you say?
yeah, with hammers, yeah. The journey of creativity for me, it all comes back to putting stories out there, putting the things that you tell me about your life on paper. And so I think if I had infinite money and infinite time, I'm adding infinite time into our deal.
They're saying, who is Nick Meyer? I only know Nick Memoir. Fire comes out of the pit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, I think in my experience, growing up in the Midwest, there were so many life experiences there are only so many life experiences I could have, being around a very Christian, straight-laced community.
Yeah.
And the thing that helped me explore it was reading stories that were antithetical to what I was raised with.
Yeah, so what would you write about?
I think the first, I know jokingly, is like a memoir, but it's mostly because, March has experienced this, but a lot of my stories sound fake. So being able to put them all in one place and for me to put like the fiction tag just to fuck with people on it. But no, I've got a movie that I've always wanted to write, and it's mostly written. And I think if I had the time and the space, I'd probably write movies or plays. I love directing and producing, so I think being able to write and produce or write and direct a show, TV on stage would probably be what I do. I also love I just love TV shows. I don't know if have you been on set for any TV shows? Like tried and true, like a procedural or a drama or a sitcom.
I've never been on set for any TV shows. I've done like commercials, a lot of music videos, a lot of like. I've been on some movie, like small film kind of things. Never television.
The reason I find television so fun is with movies, there's obviously a deadline.
Yeah.
But I mean, like for instance, Marvel movies, they're shooting 6 months before release.
Yeah.
I love TV shows because it feels like a conveyor belt or like an assembly line where by the third season of a TV show, like a tried and true Grey's Anatomy, Shonda Rhimes TV show, or actually the best example would be Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights used to shoot, the first few seasons, they would shoot one episode a week or one episode every 2 weeks. And by the fourth or fifth season, they were shooting 2 episodes a week, almost.
It was just like a well-oiled machine. They were just pumping them out.
Yeah. And I think the reason I love that the most is for the actors, the crew, it becomes like a second life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I wake up in the morning, I'm Nick, and then for 9 to 5, I'm the character I'm playing. I think that's so much fun. I think that's a lot of fun. And I think TV shows, over the last few years, I think have become much, obviously less succinct, but I think they've become such good storytelling, like such, I think TV shows even
for storytelling.
Yeah, I personally, I watch a lot of TV. I don't watch as much as, some true TV show heads, but I think they've become such a wonderful vehicle for storytelling because they have a lot of hands involved, but like movies, if you're making a Marvel movie, you've got 90 executives telling you what's okay. Mm-hmm. Whereas with TV shows, the showrunner is God, and you if you're the showrunner for a TV show, you get to do everything you want.
Yeah. What are you watching right now? Are you watching anything right now? I know you're doing a lot of reading. But.
Fuck you. Well, I watched Severance and I watched The Pit.
What did you think about Severance?
I like Severance.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was very interesting. It was very heady. I liked that.
Yeah.
But I really
beautifully shot.
Beautifully
Insanely
shot.
Insanely well shot.
Yeah, but I loved The Pit. It's
I know of it. I haven't watched it, but.
Yeah, I think it because I grew up wanting to be a doctor and then watching a lot of like hospital dramas.
Yeah, you wanted to do tracheotomies.
Tracheotomies
and your schoolmates.
Yeah. I was getting out of third period of Mrs. Wood, going, who's choking?
Who's choking right now?
But The Pit was a really wonderful. I think it was a wonderful slice of life because it had a lot of situations that can only happen in the modern world. Like there's a mass shooting event in the show, which is not much of a spoiler, but there's a mass shooting event in the show. And I think what I love about TV shows is they are all perfect snapshots of their time. When someone's making a movie, they're obsessed with longevity, which I don't blame them. But that's why period movies do so well, is because they don't have to make a snapshot of their time, which means there's longevity. Because if somebody's caring about the 1940s because of World War II or 1930s, that's going to exist in 100 years.
Yeah.
The World War II already happened. Everything that needed to be said about it's already been said. Whereas TV shows are like a perfect, like when you watch the first season of Always Sunny.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all, you can see like the dated bits in like, yeah.
So I like that TV shows grow with you.
Yeah.
And I think
I
that's
do
my
like
favorite
I do
part.
like watching, going back and watching old seasons of shows and seeing dated tech.
Oh, yeah.
That tickles me a bit. I thought.
What about you? What
I
would
thought
you make?
Severance was okay.
Oh. Thank you for saying
I
that.
feel like I feel like I'm in the
safer.
minority for like.
No, I don't think it was. I don't.
Some people were like,
This is the best piece of
double
media, just-
fucking stroke.
Yeah, like-
this is the. Okay, here's the thing. I think premise awesome.
Yeah.
I think shot beautifully. Like one of the best visually stunning pieces of media I've seen.
Oh, a master
ever,
class.
honestly.
Yeah.
I thought the pacing was abysmal. I thought it was
Thank you for saying that
glacial,
because
and I hated it.
Because I watched Severance in like 6 different pieces. I watched the first 2 episodes and I went, ugh, and then I watched the next 2 episodes and I went, ugh, and then I watched the next, and the only thing that I could blaze through a little bit was season 2, but the fact that it took a whole first season of me like. One must imagine Sisyphus pregnant. You know, I was like pushing that rock up.
Yeah.
I forgot I can't just, that's not lore that they know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just could not watch it the first season all the way through. sorry, happy, not pregnant. Freudian slip, if you will. But no, genuinely, what would you make?
What would I make?
If you had infinite money, infinite resources, and every single one of the best creatives that you could have at your disposal.
Oh, I have creative people in my corner.
Yeah, I think that's an important question too, because having a lot of money implies that you could hire the best of the best. So you'd make Sinners too, but it'll be all Mexican people?
I also thought Sinners was just okay. Hot take. Yeah, no, I'd get crucified for that one. I thought it was like...
That one I can't agree with.
I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. Yeah, here we go. Everybody's pissed now. Yeah,
Wait, no, I actually, I gotta
good.
pick your brain before I hear your, but why?
I thought the 2 Michael B. Jordans was a choice.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was a choice.
March hates everything.
I don't hate everything.
That's why,
I
no,
don't
that's,
hate
I
everything.
walk away from every hangout with March being like, does he hate me? And it's because I'm actually 2 Michael B. Is that why?
Because you're
I'm
2 Michael B.
Jordans?
Jordans. Yeah, when the cameras turn off, he turns into 2 Michael B. Jordans.
And both of them are white and not named Michael.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. Maybe it's when somebody like...
This angle, I'm just realizing, is so cock-focused.
Yeah, it's a lot of cock.
Yeah,
It's the highest I could get the camera.
No, I'm nervous now.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. March, I liked Sinners, but the 2 Michaels took me out of the story too. There you go.
I don't
See?
blame. No, I don't blame you. Yeah.
Uh,
what would you make?
What would I make? Honestly, I haven't given it too much thought, if I'm being
Hey,
real
you
with
caught me out of the blue. I'll catch you
Yeah,
out
but
of the blue.
you think about this shit.
No, I don't.
I don't consider myself like a creative through and through.
I
like
don't
that.
either. But I don't either,
I
though.
mean, you are though.
No, but you know how you know what we're doing here?
What?
You're saying you're not, I'm saying you are, I'm saying I'm not, you're saying I am, so fuck you.
Yeah. Definitely something in like the music world. Like I that's another like. There's actually so much that I would want to do.
Oh,
right? Like,
well, yeah, absolutely.
because, like,
a
there's a-
long career is my
like
opinion.
one answer is
Yeah.
like I'd love to like dabble more like intently into the world of like fashion and like clothing and like
Oh, if you had wisdom money, I think you'd go crazy.
yeah
Wisdom
like,
K.
especially if I was like if I had like the ability to work with some of these people at my disposal, like I would I would want to just learn a bunch.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
from-
my God, if
from-
I had infinite money, I would not stop going to school.
Yeah, it's just
Gone.
like learning from these people, but like, yeah, I'd want to do something in like the music industry in some capacity, whether that be like creating some sort of like production company or like something that produces live events, because like live events are so
I love live-
special
yeah.
to me. As you know, I'm always going to like live music every weekend, several times a week. And so I think those provide like such special kind of environments and experiences and opportunities for people to see like art that they love, but also just like connect with like their friends, their community, meet people with like-minded kind of interests. So creating, like, just being a producer in that sense,
Yeah.
and then like letting that be a way for me to work with some of the artists that I admire a bunch. And then yeah, probably continuing to do something in like the creator live streamer space on like a bigger scale, but I don't know what that would look like.
Well, I think there's infinite potential with live streaming.
For sure.
You know, I think that's the beauty and why I enjoy it so much. And the joke that Coco made is the first time that she was introduced to my live streaming career was 1 minute I was talking about gun control, and then 20 minutes later she came back and I was possessed. And Serena, I said that exactly how I'm telling it to you. And March and Serena went, what do you mean possessed? Like, what do you mean by that? I think there's an infinite potential, and it's why, part of the reason why I'm kind of happy I stepped away from streaming is now that we're getting the IRL market.
Possessed, huh? Yeah, you want to speak on that?
No, I don't.
What does that mean?
I was possessed, and it's not your business because you weren't there. But ultimately, you know, it's why it makes me sad that we've strayed so much into live streaming and live drama, because streaming is just becoming a reality show.
Yeah.
Which I think severely underutilizes the potential of live streaming.
Yeah.
You know, because we have the Sons of the world who are doing, you know, essentially live reporting, which is live streaming, and what we're doing, podcasting. You've got the comedy, the gamers, everything. You know, the ways in which you can engage with a live audience the ways that you can are innumerable, and so it makes sense. I mean, that's a long career, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about how much, if we had infinite money, I just want a long career. I want
Yeah,
to be able to do this shit for a long time.
The long career thing is like one that obviously weighs on me, because like none of this is forever, right? That's kind of the thing that we all need to grapple with. I mean, it goes for like any industry, but like especially I think in the creative industry, like the lifespan is very random. Some people do this for 10 years. Some people fall off after 6 months.
And then
know?
Noah J does it for 15
Noah
years, and it's
J,
all Call of Duty,
yeah,
because
Noah
it's
J
been going
clicks
on.
on zombies since he was 15, and he's got another 15 years in him probably. Yeah, and so I think about that a lot too. And like I don't know how long Furian will last. You know, I think a good podcast can last a while.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, 100%.
I look up to my favorite podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience. And
You know, I was really hoping you were going to mention those two New Yorkers. What are those guys' names? They just did Madison Square Garden.
I don't know.
The two New Yorkers, they do like, it's not is it the basement?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh God, can somebody tell me who they are? It's the two guys, and they talk. The Basement Yard. The Basement
Who the
Yard.
fuck is that?
The Basement Yard. Yeah.
Do we like them?
Oh, we fucking love them.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No, this is not a joke. I'm telling you, the fact that you don't know and this is, as somebody who does not listen to podcasts or watch live stream podcasts, The Basement Yard is
Sick.
one of the funniest podcasts I've ever enjoyed.
Nice. So you're saying
And-
Fury and Madison Square Garden.
And that's exactly. Well, Basement Yard they're currently, I think they are currently or going to be at Madison Square Garden. And
That's sick.
Yeah, and
Good for
they
them.
are, and they're both from, Joe
Joe
and
and
Frankie.
Frankie.
Yeah, they are from New York, and they made a joke like 3 years ago on their podcast, and I only know from clips, I haven't watched them for that long, where they said, it was like, what is your dream? And they're like, to be, it'd be so funny, and it was like an off the wall joke, like, imagine us at Madison Square Garden. And then they are right now
That's
doing a live audience podcast episode. And that, like, I think, I'm not going to say is the peak, because I think there's a lot of ways you can go with a podcast, but they are genuinely like some of the most consistent podcast creators. And I think every podcast, like two-person podcast you watch, if you compare them to The Basement Yard, you can see what they need to do, like how they need to grow, how they need to develop, because they'll talk about everything under the sun. I mean, they had this segment, I think it was the most powerful I'd seen from them, where they had people calling in, and somebody called in, essentially, it wasn't the two guys that always do it, it was like a stand-in for one of them.
Yeah.
But one of the guys from the Basement Yard News for one of their episodes, they had people call in and somebody was like, "Oh, I'm a pedophile." I know, and they were talking about how they like worked in a like they worked in the church and they, were experiencing these things, and it was one of those moments where you have this guy that has lived their life as like a comedy podcaster, and then he was faced with the a scourge on the earth.
Yeah.
And he handled it so well, and I'm not gonna, obviously, how can you handle that well? But it was like the apparent disgust and the way that he interviewed, I think that if anybody's making a podcast, I'm not trying to glaze them because I haven't watched them extensively, but it is truly like a very good base point to come off of.
I see. I'll have to check them out. I definitely have heard the name, but I didn't know anything about them.
Well, I've never watched Ludwig's podcast, The Yard.
Yeah.
But when I saw the Basement Yard, I'm like, are they the same thing? I was like, they're not the same.
I'm
thing.
sure they get that all the time.
Yeah, they're not the same.
Yeah, but so I don't know how long Fear End will last. Actually, it's funny you mentioned the Madison Square Garden thing, because Fear End is planning on doing a live show soon. I don't have a date locked just yet. A lot of things are up in the air, but there will be a live show in Los Angeles, which will be fun. But I don't know how long it'll last, So I'm always kind of thinking about what does the future look like beyond that. I think a good Fear End has no signs of stopping anytime soon. Everybody wants to do it, and the audience has an interest in it. So I'm looking for it. Do you have to go? Good time. We can wrap this up. We can wrap this up.
Yeah. I'm sorry to.
No, you're good.
I haven't been a phone enjoyer since I've been here.
No, you're good. We can wrap this up. But so to kind of just wrap up this topic about longevity, I do think I'm in a uniquely fortunate position that every single day I am so proud of, or so grateful for, is that, going back to Hassan, he trusts me a lot with his work and his political content and stuff, and being his producer. And politics, he said this before, it's not really something that
goes away.
If
Yeah.
anything, it gets better with age.
Yeah.
There are many examples of that, and he intends on doing this indefinitely, and which gives me some comfort, because unless
100%.
I royally
job
fuck up,
stability.
I have job security there. So, and it's also stuff I care about. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up.
Well, on that point, because I'm not rushing, you can put your dap away. Is I ultimately, that's why I made the comment about create the obvious, because I've only interacted with him a couple of times, but the fact that you've created such an environment of trust and been a part of that, and as you can see, the people that come into your stream, they believe that you add to it. So I think I long for the day that you see the value you're bringing, and I've known that since I've known you, but the day that I think you realize how much value you're bringing is the day that you start creating your own projects at the capacity that you're
What do you mean?
about.
I have passing.
You're honestly, we're not gonna be those two masked people that are we should start a podcast. I do think, however, we would create some wonderful events, and that is something we'll cross the bridge of.
We will.
But truly, I think there's a beauty in the spaces that you create.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, and
it means a lot coming from you.
I appreciate that.
I look up to you a lot, in terms of just somebody who I think is very, very, very capable and creative and talented. So that means a lot.
I appreciate that. And I think March and I have each introduced some very wonderful people into each other's lives. But no, I genuinely think that there are very, very few people that are politically savvy enough to be in a circle like the one you're in. Barring, I would say maybe two people I've ever met in my life that I think could keep up in the way that you do. So, I'm not trying to fucking stroke you until you get your foreskin back, but you're so close, almost done. But I do think you have a lot more to bring than you think you do. And you're sitting here talking about your longevity because of Hassan. No, you've got longevity because you're a fantastic producer. That's
Stop.
No.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
No, I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm not trying to glaze you. I'm just saying he's been saying this. We had this almost identical conversation a year and a half ago, where he's like, "No, I'm just happy to have longevity because politics." We were sitting at it wasn't even a year ago. It was 6 months ago. We're at fucking some restaurant, and you're driving Hassan's car, and you're like, "I'm just happy that I can have the longevity because of Hassan," and I'm like, "No, dude,
No, you have longevity because you are adding to it. You are not just holding the camera. I know camera ops that fucking suck cock.
Me too.
They don't bring anything to the table. They just hold it, which they're glorified
They just hold
tripods. But you aren't a glorified tripod, and that's the beauty. But anyway, all right.
Nick Meyer.
Nick the Meyer.
Nick the Meyer.
Nick the Meyer.
Thank you for coming
Mauricio,
on.
I love you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Love you too.
And we will do Passing 2, either
It'll
in New
come
York
back.
or in LA.
It'll come
We'll
back.
see.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love your house. It's so well decorated. I'll just sit there in the back and stroke my shit.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Nick, for coming on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Make sure to sub. No.
Check out the vlog channel.
Check out the
Passing.
vlog channel, Pat. No, but that's gonna be it for us. Good night, chat. Bye, chat. W stream. Love you. Thank you for
Bye,
all the
chat.
gifted
Bye,
subs.
chat.
Thank you for the love. See
Much
ya.
love. Bye.
See ya.